Hi everybody, my name is Gillian, I'm the Young People's Library Officer, and today I'd like to show you how to make one of these, which is a chunky craft letter. I love this craft. So I've made a big letter G here. It's made out of cardboard and paper and then scraps of material, felt or wool that you have around the house, okay? But you don't have to make a really big one like that. You could make smaller letters and put them on a plinth. So I just had a little bit of wood and I painted that in a vibrant orange, and then I've used a hot glue gun to attach those letters. And then the other alternative, I've attached some smaller letters onto a plaque here. That could go on your door, couldn't it, to identify your bedroom, or it could go on your bedroom wall. I also think it'd be a really cool idea to put them on a photo frame. So if you had an old photo frame at your house, you could put a piece of vibrant felt inside where the picture would normally go and then put a decorative letter on the front. I think that would look really stunning. Now let me show you how to get started. So it is made out of cardboard, so if you have some craft card you can use that. If not, head to your recycling and pull out just some ordinary brown card. The first thing you need to do is to choose your letters and then just to draw them out onto the cardboard. So I've got a template here for my name. Here I've got all the different letters. So I'm just going to do the letter I today, just because that's the easiest letter and the quickest to actually draw and to show you. So because there is a front and a back to this chunky letter, you need two of every letters. So I'm just going to draw two letter I's there. Okay. I think you can see that there. Normally you would have your full name or whatever word you are going to actually spell out. Then you just need to cut out your letters. It's amazing what you can make from cardboard, isn't it? Okay, so there we go. Just move those bits and pieces out of the way. And we've got two letter I's, a front and a back. And I quite like this next stage. I thought it looked a bit like baking. So how do we make it go all chunky? Do you know, the easiest way that I came up with was to get some ordinary paper. If we'd have had newspapers delivered to our house, I would have used newspapers for this bit because I'm all about recycling, but I didn't. So I've just used an ordinary piece of A4 paper and I'm ripping it up, just grabbing some PVA glue. What I'm going to do is put some PVA glue all alongside one of those letters there, so the whole thing is covered, and then screw up the paper and place it on. Now, we don't want it to go flat, we want it to be chunky. There we go, so you just do that all the way along, like that. And like that. Once you've gone all the way along, you put some PVA on the back piece. There we go. And you attach that to the top and you've got your basic shape. Can you see that? Okay, so you would do that for all the letters that you want to spell out. Now I can imagine you want to get started straight away, but I left mine to set overnight. It's just that little bit easier because PVA is a little bit gooey and sticky, isn't it? So you can see my letters here that I've done before, and I spelled all my different letters here. It's a bit like baking when you see them like this, isn't it? Can you see them all? There. So once you've done that, I think it is best if you leave them over the night and you come back to them the next day. So let me show you what the next stage is. So some parts of your letters, it will be difficult to cover. So on an I, it is this top bit here, because when we start wrapping things around, you can't really wrap things around that top bit there. So what we're going to do first of all is to cover the top and the bottom there. You will be able to identify which bits they are on your letters. So on the letter G it would be this bit here and that bit there. Everything else you can wrap around. It's just really the end of each letter. So I am grabbing a little bit of felt, and what I'm going to do is just to cover the end there. So I'm going to cut a little bit off there. I'm using a hot glue gun today, but you can use PVA to do this if you want to. So I'm just going to attach that there, put some glue on the other side. Can you see what I've done? And I'm just going to do that to the other side as well. Okay. There we go. So it's covered all the way around there. And then you can start to wrap different things around it. So you can use wool. Wool's really good. You can cut up lots of bits of felt. I've done some of that here. But can I tell you what a really good thing that you can use is if you've got an old t-shirt, you can cut it up, and it's actually probably the most effective at covering the letter. So this is a previous Summer Reading Challenge t-shirt that I've worn. I don't know if you remember Mischief Makers, but I thought this is a nice vibrant blue, isn't it? So can you see the back of here? I've been hacking at this with a pair of scissors, and I've cut this into strips here. So I also have used a black t-shirt and a red t-shirt, but you know what? The letters, they could all be one uniform colour, and I think it would look just as good. So I'll use some of this t-shirt to begin with, just to show you. So you can either use PVA or you can use a hot glue gun at this point. So it's just dab a bit of glue on, and then attach that first bit of material, and then you can just start wrapping it around like that. And when you've got to the end of that piece, just dab another little bit of glue on. There we go, so that's the beginning of it. Now you can have a whole blue one, couldn't you? But let me go for, I'll put a bit of orange felt on at this point. So again, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the end. Wrap it around. There we go. I might use a bit of red t-shirt for the other end actually. So we've nearly done, just one more bit. Can you see how quick and easy this is to do? It's so good. And once you've done this, you would have no idea that inside it is just card and paper all squished up. It looks so effective. So you could put a little bit of glue on each end just to join the felt at the end and the material down the sides. You can do that. But there you go. So that is one letter made. So you just carry on that same process until you've got all the letters that you actually want. And they do stand up by themselves. I mean, this one would look really nice, wouldn't it, if we wrapped some of that wool around it. But I think that is so simple, made out of cardboard and paper. How fantastic is that? So I hope you have fun and enjoy making this. I think it's a super craft. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you again soon. Bye.